A goal is defined as an objective or target that someone is trying to reach or achieve. A goal in one word is aim. You are listening to episode 6 of the Upper Elementary Simplified podcast. Today, we are talking about goals that you can set for yourself starting this summer and how to carry your goal setting into the school year. Welcome to Upper Elementary Simplified, the podcast where busy and overwhelmed teachers find thoughtful ideas to get students engaged in meaningful learning experiences. Hi, I'm Danna Rodebush, former 5th grade classroom teacher and founder of Teacher Tech Studio. I'm here to share practical tips and strategies that will help you grow as an educator. If you are a tired upper elementary teacher searching for ways to cut down your planning time while boosting student engagement, you are in the right spot. Are you ready? Let's simplify. Do you like games as much as I do? Well, I have a game for us to play throughout the month of June 2023. I've always been a little bit of a word nerd, so I have put together a word puzzle and I'm calling it the Commitment Challenge. If you are listening before July 15th, 2023, you still have a chance to catch up and participate. To play, head to upperelementarysimplified.com/summer challenge. There you will find all of the instructions on how to play the game. Every Tuesday and Thursday during June, I will be hiding secret clues inside of each episode. Your job is to get your copy of the Commitment Challenge puzzle form and listen to each June episode. Find the hidden clues and fill in the puzzle. Spoiler alert, it's not a difficult puzzle. What you will walk away with is a new commitment that you can make to yourself and your students for the upcoming school year, plus a chance to win a gift card for $25 to a retailer of your choice. I would love for you to join us in this summer challenge, so check it out at upperelementarysimplified.com/summer challenge. That link will be in the show notes. I've never been great at creating goals for myself. Either I make a goal and don't stick to it, create a goal and don't evaluate it, or just don't create a goal at all. I have a goal to do better with this. I have always liked the idea of setting and sticking to goals, both personally and professionally. Today, I really want to focus on two main types of goals. One is personal goals, and two is professional goals. I'm sure we have all had a personal goal to stop eating so much sugar, or exercise more, or read X amount of books, or lose X amount of weight. If you are anything like me, you can set goals all day long, but it's the checking in on the goal that you struggle with. Am I right? Have you ever set a professional goal for yourself outside of your PGP that is required by your district administration? In case you aren't familiar with the term PGP, that just means Professional Growth Plan, which is a goal or two or three that teachers are required to set and document throughout the year. Maybe you have set a goal in the past to have your lesson plans completely finished every week by Wednesday. Or maybe you made a goal to only eat lunch in the teacher's lounge once per week. Or maybe you made a goal to actually plan during your prep period every day of the week. Whatever goal you set for yourself, were you able to see it through? If not, why? Did you forget about the goal? Did you lose motivation? If we don't make it a point to check in on our goals, they will inevitably fall out of our point of focus 99% of the time. I made that statistic up, but you get what I mean. The beach chair equals the letter W, as in wolf. Summer is the perfect time to get some professional development hours completed. If you are listening to this in real time, I would love for you to join myself and several other math educators at this year's Cheerful Math Conference. This is a virtual upper elementary math conference loaded with video presentations, free gifts, and a chance for you to grow professionally in your pajamas. find the link to the event in the show notes for today's episode or at upperelementarysimplified.com/math conference. I hope to see you there. Now for some real statistics. In a study that I found about goal setting, people who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them. But people who wrote down their goals, made a plan, and checked in with a friend or an accountability partner once per week were 72% more likely to achieve their goals. What if your team of grade level or vertical grade level teachers become accountability partners for each other this upcoming school year? You could be the one to initiate and organize that challenge. How can you challenge your students to set goals for themselves? Do you already have a goal setting routine in place? If so, I would love to hear about it. Send me a DM on Instagram over at Teacher Tech Studio and let me know how you set goals with your students. If you don't already have a goal setting routine in place, I want to encourage you to number one, set one personal and one professional goal for yourself at the beginning of each season and check in with your progress at the end of that season. And number two, lead your students to set one personal and one school goal for themselves each quarter and put it in your calendar to set aside class time for them to reflect on their goals. For your students, you could call it something fun like life goals and learning goals or personal performance and academic achievement. You gotta love alliteration. I'm going to take my own advice and set one personal and one professional goal right now. And since I am recording my goals on the podcast, you can be my accountability partner. I'm already on a get healthier journey, so my personal goal is to lose 20 pounds or more by the end of summer break. And my professional goal is to consistently release new podcast episodes for 1 year. Now, even though I suggested that you set goals for yourself every season, you could still make the time frame of your goal wider. Like my professional goal is stretching out for a year. I will still check in with my goal at the end of each season or quarter to see if I am on track for success. I'm sure since you're in the field of education that you have heard of SMART goals. If you haven't, SMART is an acronym for setting goals. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, and T is for time bound. My advice is to really focus mostly on goals that you can measure and that you have set time parameters for. So, again, your challenge is to number one, set one personal and one professional goal for yourself at the beginning of each season and check in with your progress at the end of that season. And number two, lead your students to set one personal and one school goal for themselves each quarter and put it in your calendar to set aside class time for them to reflect on their goals. Well, that is all I have for you in this episode. Tune in this Thursday for another quick top 10 style episode. Be sure to go check out the Commitment Challenge. Like I said, that website page will be linked in the show notes. And definitely go sign up for the virtual math conference. The link for that is also in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Upper Elementary Simplified. I hope you are able to take away something useful that will help you grow as a teacher. I do have a quick favor to ask before you go. If you are enjoying the podcast, please let me know by leaving me a review. It really does make a difference because reviews impact search results, which helps me to expand my reach to other educators. Plus, I love to read my listeners' comments. Until next time, keep life simple.